Come with me as I visit the Royal Tyrrell Museum in Alberta, Canada. I have to say I've been to a ton of dinosaur natural history museums, and this had to be the best museum I've ever been to. Everything about this museum really impressed me, from the amount of fossils they had to how they organized their whole museum. They also had a ton of interactive portions and things to do for the kids, but also had a lot of science for adults to read and to learn from. Again, I've been to tons of museums for dinosaurs, and I don't think I've ever seen a museum with this many fossils and just this many representations of what dinosaurs looked like. Whether or not they were actual fossils or just molds of what fossils looked like, it really impressed me. The crazier part about this museum is that it's away from Calgary, about an hour and a half, so it's not in a huge city. And yet, even on like an afternoon in the middle of summer, it was packed with people when I was there. I'm used to museums having just a couple people walking around, but this museum was packed. And this is just something to realize if you're planning a trip to this museum, that it might be a little bit more congested than you're used to. Something else that really impressed me about this museum was the amount of fossils they had of non-dinosaur species. Sometimes museums can really just focus on dinosaurs, which I get it, but there are a lot of other cool species that lived during that time period. They also had this pretty cool looking prep lab that allowed visitors to see how paleontologists uncover fossils. These pieces were all made out of glass, and I thought they were really cool looking. Like I said before, they had a ton of interactive things for kids to do. I can't say enough about how much there is for kids to interact with. There's just a lot of things the kids can do, touch, and just learn from. I really enjoyed this build your own dinosaur video game where kids could change what type of dinosaur they put together, and it made a new dinosaur for them. They also had this cool exhibit that would match your weight to some species. I'm loving that I got the 50,000 mammal shrews. Like always, I had to go to their gift shop and get some merchandise. And lastly, I have to give Tim Hortons a shout out. They had a dinosaur-themed restaurant really close by. But if you're ever in Calgary, I highly recommend the Royal Tyrrell Museum.